Do you know like those gas stations? I think it's the Sunoco's where they have like the sound of checking out is the sonic ring sound.
Yeah, that's
It
always that
fucks me up
it,
every time.
yeah, me too. I remember stopping at one. It was like a rest stop one.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
random
like in
ones.
there. Yeah, like I'm looking for some Chex Mix and all of a sudden I hear the sonic ring. I'm like, what the hell? Like, is this licensed?
I just
Is
thought
that
I was having like acid flashbacks from being a kid. I was like, what is this?
Is
I
that
think
licensed, you think? You
I
think they
don't. They
picked
have
that
to.
up for that?
I think it's because their name is similar to the name Sonic, and that's what they just go with.
Oh yeah, Sonico.
But
Sonoko.
but what I would say though is I think that they should change it to like you know what time it is. Time to get rolling or whatever.
Every time.
Just something like some kind of what would you do? What like quick soundbite of Fred Durst would work for Sunoco and Dayton?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's a good theme. Get real sad. Ready? Get real sad. Get ready to record. Honey, I'm home.
Honeys,
We're home. Hello, and welcome to Sinclairity A Dinosaurs Tale. I am your host, Ben Hand Up Me, and I'm here with my other host over here with shit. I'm so bad with names. What is your name?
We're gonna need another Timmy.
We're gonna need another Timmy. Hell yeah, I love that. I love that name. I've always known it, never forgot it. And this is
You're lying to baby.
no. And this is episode 57, Heinz 57, the special blend of spices and herbs episode of Sinclairity, A Dinosaur's Tale.
Isn't that John Kerry's wife?
John Kerry. Why would John carry his wife like over the threshold?
Through the forests of Vietnam.
No, I thought he was a draft dodger, you know, because he got a Purple Heart or whatever. Doesn't that make you a draft dodger? Not that good at dodging if you had to get a Purple Heart. Am I right?
Yeah. This is Dodger, right here. This is Dodger. His dog.
Tim's holding up his baby that he just had.
My baby, my
Oh,
child.
then he threw it off to the middle distance.
Yep,
Yeah, that's Dodger from that movie about that Dickensian tale of street cats and street dogs.
Yeah.
Oliver and Cumtown.
I bet.
It's Oliver and Cumtown.
Oh yeah.
So this is a podcast where we discuss the other podcast called Cumtown that we both have listened to every episode. Of course, that's all we know.
I've never missed the show.
I've never missed. I'm there, front row every week.
Yeah, they do it live all the time.
They have to. They have to because otherwise the FCC would be on them.
And the FCC won't let me be.
Won't let me be me. So Sinclairity. This is a show we actually talked about the TV show Dinosaurs, and we got some. Today we're gonna do a little. Parting of the kimono, some behind the scenes. We're gonna open up the hot dog bun and remove the hot dog. You can look under there, see what we hid. Usually $50. Sometimes something worse.
If you take the hot dog out of the bun, is it a sandwich?
You can take the hot dog out of the bun, but you can't take the bun out of the hot dog.
You can't put it back in the hot dog.
You can't put a bun in a hot dog.
That's like the toothpaste, right? You can't put the hot dog back in the bun.
Yeah, it's just like essentially that's why I voted against civil unions. Is what we're getting down to.
Oh, okay, because you wanted to keep the bun and the hot dog separate. I
just personally, when I think about a bun and a hot dog together, I get sick.
It's like a slippery slope, you know.
What's a slippery slope? Is that like a euphemism for something? We don't work blue here. Well, this isn't Cumtown.
When the hot dog is wet in hot dog flavored water.
I already know what you're doing. You've already read to me verbatim the speech your dad gave you about the birds and the bees. You don't have to repeat it. I remember you walked away from that conversation confused and soon to be a dad.
We already did that episode, Ben. It's called Dirty Dancing.
Oh yeah, we did the whole Tony Danza, Ted Danson, Fred Danzig. That's not his name. Doesn't matter.
Fred Danzig.
You know Danzig's brother?
famous movie director Fred Danzig.
But no, this week we got some stuff up soon. We got a live show like in like a few weeks that
Yeah.
we've hired 2 choirs to perform with us. We got special celebrity guest John Stamos, but he will only come if one of us dies first. And
One Stamos.
yeah, we got one Stamos, 2 Couliers, and 3 Saggets. So
How do you get that many Saggets?
You know what? I never reveal my secrets. The secrets, I will be kicked out of the Magician's Guild finally. But
I keep wanting to reference Muppets Haunted Mansion
I've never heard of that.
because you keep making jokes about that movie that we'll probably review at some point.
What is so wait, is Bob Saget in Haunted Mansion?
He's not, but
Hmm?
but I don't want to see, that's the thing. I don't want to give it away. Bob Saget is not in it, so I will not.
Oh, so you're not
give it away.
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No, we will I think that's going to be 2 episodes from now. We will be doing our Haunted Mansion review for Halloween this year. So, is that a spoiler? Can we tell people that's coming up?
Sure, unless we just don't do it.
Well, that's fucking hilarious if we don't do it. There's been plenty of episodes where we're like, next week's blah, blah, blah. Then the next week is not what happens. We're like the last parts of an Arrested Development episode, like next week on Arrested Development.
That's it. Will Arnett is in the Haunted Muppets.
Oh, I said no spoilers. What about Eddie Murphy?
No, he's not in it.
So, does the movie take place at the ride?
Kind of. There's
Kind of.
references. There's like references.
Do you want to? Okay, I'm going to give you a number. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 options. Here's a little quiz show that we're going to do. Hold on, let me play us in. It's the Sinclairity Quiz Show. Don't go eat at Quiznos, because Quiznos doesn't exist the most. So it's the Sinclairity Quiz Show. All right, you ready?
But they've got subs.
They've got subs, and they're multiplying. They're losing all control. But speaking of controls, let's say, do you think the Muppets Haunted Mansion tomato meter? Yeah, tomato meter. That's way easier than I thought it was going to be to say. I was looking at that word very wrong. Do you think it has the score of A, 69%, B,
Nice.
31%, C, 91%, or D, 100%?
I want to say C.
See? What was that?
91.
Oh, you're correct. That is the score. That is what do you think do you think the audience score is higher or lower than that?
Lower.
You're right. The audience score is 79%. I can't find the positive reviews though when I scroll down. I see it crashes and burns in a way that Fozzie could appreciate. That's pretty rough.
That's yeah.
I see
That's too much.
this one claims to be positive, but it says Muppets Haunted Mansion is a passable effort that should have left more of an impression. The script feels like a rough draft in desperate need of editing.
Wow, they're talking about our boy Kirk Thatcher like that.
Yeah, they're gonna let our boy Kirk have it like that.
There's like there's so many names though associated with that I recognize, and it's
Okay.
really cool that I can do that.
Okay, so
Like-
wait, go on.
There's Kirk, Bill Beretta, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Julianne? What's the Julianne?
Brasher.
Yeah, she's in it. I know. I saw her name.
Yeah, it's all the Muppet people.
Yeah, it's great.
She's in all the Muppet stuff.
She's not Monica. She's not Monica though, right? Did we establish?
She's like
that?
the rat.
Yeah, she's Yolanda the rat.
Yeah, Yolanda. So in this Muppets Haunted Mansion, is it like the regular Muppets or are the new Muppets for it?
It's like the newest incarnation. Like the movie. There's the dude from the movie.
That dude that's also in the show, or like
Jason Segel's brother.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen the Muppets,
no, I've seen him naked though. Go on.
and then we all have.
We've all seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's legally required.
There's puppets in that too. Should we review that movie?
I've trust me, I've wanted to. I can
Yeah,
tell you this.
and
I
then
can tell you that Get Him to the Greek sucks. I can tell you that.
Russell Brand sucks. He's a
I
piece of shit.
Look, I don't want to go on record saying that because I have to legally I have to talk to him, but
Well, just because you're his weed guy doesn't mean you can't like
weed,
talk to him.
ketamine. I'm just
Yeah.
You think he stops at weed? Come on.
Definitely ketamine
So
and kava. He does kava and ketamine.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta make a phone call. Hello, TMZ. I got some gossip. That wasn't soup in that bag that he threw. That was straight ketamine liquid.
Hot goss.
Hot goss. I got some hot goss. Ryan, am I right?
And he's slinging.
And that, by the way,
Goss is slinging.
Ryan is the name of my baby goose. That's my gosling.
Yeah, the Angry Goose Game.
But yeah, there were a lot of good people that worked with this movie. But what about Eddie Murphy? Did he come back?
Why do you keep bringing him? No, man.
Okay, what do you think the tomato meter score for the Haunted Mansion 2003 is?
So low.
A, 14%. B,
Yes.
14%.
A.
C, 14%. What about the audience score? The audience score is 30.
See, look, these idiots don't know anything, Ben.
The audience went lower on the last one, higher on this one.
That's disgusting.
I remember there was one jump scare in the entire Haunted Mansion movie, and I already knew what was coming because they put it in the fucking trailer, so I wasn't scared.
Oh, they ruined it like in that wilderness, whatever that movie with Steve Zahn was.
Here's what is important to know, though. I don't know who Steve Zahn. Oh yeah, I do. I know who that is. Wallace Shawn was in the Haunted Mansion 2003, and so was Jennifer Tilly. So I don't know how it was possibly bad. Those are two amazing people.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
Here's what this reviewer says. Go on the Disney ride instead. It's over sooner. This person said it's dreadful.
that's a great review, the first one.
It really is.
Unless you get stuck on the ride, of course.
Or you could be that one lady who got like decapitated while working on it, and then they took her body outside of the theme park before declaring her dead because nobody's allowed to die there.
Yeah, you're not allowed to die there. That's not the first time that's happened.
That's so wild. Like, do you think it's? I think it's worse PR to find out that they'll fly your dead body somewhere and then declare you dead. Like, that's way more ominous to me.
They don't fly it, Ben. They just move.
They said it was a
little
helicopter for this lady.
Yeah, they just drop him in the swamp outside of Lake Buena Vista.
My goal is to die at Disney World.
Good luck.
Hey, nobody's gonna stop me. I'm gonna.
Well, no, you died there, but that's not where you will actually.
I'm gonna have an
die.
inside man. I'm gonna have a medic that's ready to pronounce me dead.
So you're gonna actually die, or is he just gonna say you died?
No, I have to die. Well, I can't lie. I would never lie. I would never lie to you.
Lying to baby.
It's good to know that you don't feel the same way that I do. And so enough with Muppets Haunted Mansion. As a show about dinosaurs, we do have to discuss dinosaurs. And are you ready for another quiz show?
Yeah, but can I? So the first answer is going to be they died in a nuclear explosion.
Okay, so you've been reading my Zanga.
No, I'm just reading Oliver's live journal.
Here's a multiple choice question. Season 1 of Dinosaurs. Is the best episode from it A, the Mighty Megalosaurus, B, the Mating Dance, C, Hurling Day, or D, High Noon?
C.
Hurling Day? You think that's?
Yeah.
I think High Noon's better. That one we have the what does he call him? Like a Don Juanosaurus or like a fucking Megalodon Juan? I don't remember. He calls him something cool.
Yeah, and then it's also the episode where Fran should have just left. Like she should have left Earl.
I mean that should have happened in the Mighty Megalosaurus when like he hopes the baby is a dud.
He hopes the baby's dead, and he watched the rest of them grow up with interest.
Yeah. So do you think if you were telling people, like, are there any vital episodes from season 1 that you would suggest somebody watch if they were trying to gain something from watching this show, but they didn't have time to watch every episode?
I still think Hurling Day is funny.
Yeah, no, I
So
think that's a good one. I think it establishes a lot of important lore.
plus we get Ethel in there, and yeah,
I
I
think,
I think I think the mating dance could probably uh sum up the relationship between Earl and Fran pretty good though.
yeah, we probably don't need High Noon. I just think it's a funny episode. I think that like Mating Dance and Hurling Day cover a lot. Mighty Megalosaurus is not important. I don't think it needs to be a part of this.
It's like the Phantom Menace. You don't actually need it.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
like I think it like could possibly be watchable after you've seen enough of the show to like the show. But if you just start with that, I don't think you're going to keep watching.
Yeah. The first season probably might turn you off altogether.
Yeah. So it could be like maybe if anything for Hurling Day we can well that might turn you off because it's so dumb the whole mother-in-law like dynamic. You're like, oh, it's a sitcom. I get it.
That's what I mean though. Like the whole first season is like all the tropes.
Yeah, the first
So
season we'll put that one on the back burner. It's probably not going to meet our top 5 episodes of the series so far, but it could
from
have
a
a couple that end up on a list of like a viewer guide type thing.
yeah, like as far as if you're just watching it for the puppets, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, for sure. I think they need to do like a like was it Tim Doyle mentioned they need to do like a like remaster the series or whatever, make the video quality better for a future release, but they just keep releasing the same quality instead.
Yeah, yeah, all the like the fog and stuff like that, the
Yeah.
cameras.
He said they shot it all on a Nokia cell phone, so
Oh, yeah. It's green text is the whole time.
is this show dinosaurs or is it the game Snake?
Snape?
Do you remember Snake 2? That was the better one.
Snake too.
It was a game.
The snakening?
Oh my god! I guess you just aren't cultured. You got any games on your
Yeah.
phone, Tim?
I'm not a real gamer. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you got Flappy Bird. Can I play some Flappy Bird on your phone right now?
I wish I had that game. That
I
game was
I
great.
wish I still had my phone that I never deleted it on because it was a lot of fun. I'm so mad that guy is insane.
Wasn't he driven insane?
I mean, who isn't? Like, you don't start insane, something happens.
The attention that poor guy got, and
Well,
then
no, that's what people think. What actually happened is he was being paid to be the caretaker of like a mansion hotel type thing up on a hill, and he brought his wife and his kids, but there was no cable or beer, so he was like, he went crazy.
oh, we're not doing the Simpsons
Oh.
episode, Ben.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get sued, boy.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah.
So
we
so
don't-
Simpsons
the
aside.
shinning, the shinning.
So for season 2, I'm gonna say Family Challenge is a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, that's a good
And
one.
we definitely got to
That's
keep
really
the
good.
gay weed one that I never ate for my father. I think we skipped the one about Charlene's tits. And the Graptolites. Don't need it.
Well, Graptolites is
It's not a necessary episode, you know it.
it's okay. It's very similar to the episode that we'll be doing very soon.
Yeah. Do we do the one where Earl is Employee of the Month? I feel like not much happens there.
No,
We can do when food goes bad.
that's a good one.
That's
That's
a
a
good
good spook. That's a good spooky one.
That one's story by Kirk Thatcher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Check that out.
Teleplay by Tim Doyle.
Which is like those like made up titles
Yeah.
Tim talks about.
Essentially, it just meant that Tim and Kirk sat in a room longer than the other people did, and did like fucked with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, Family Challenge, especially the whole when he has the chart and it's just like it's either a rock or it's fire, or is it fire? Is a rock a vegetable?
I don't know, but she was asking the whole
An
time,
animal.
asking a completely different question than what he ended up answering. It was very good. I would say that I don't think we need the Unmarried with Children one. That's a good episode of Sinclairity though, but I don't know if it's a good episode of Dinosaurs.
What do we do on that episode?
That we had Adel Rafai. We had a funnier person with us. So,
Oh, okay.
so we cheated.
That's what signifies a better episode
Yep.
is whether or not we had someone who's funnier than us on it.
That's why How to Pick Up Girls ended up being a better episode than it should have been, because we had Aaron, but otherwise it's just a really weird fucking episode.
We really
Red
picked
Pill and Robbie.
we really picked the episodes right for our guests.
I know.
Like we picked the divorce episode with the child of divorce.
Everyone's a child of divorce, Timmy. Except for you.
We picked the woman for the How to Pick Up Girls episode.
Yeah, we picked the woman.
That's very good. We really think about these things.
Yeah, of course. And then Switched at Birth. I think we picked somebody who's never seen the show before to start one that like definitely has the most like unique background for it. But luckily that episode starts with Fran like going over what's happened in the series so far as like a joke. Like, well, we've been really busy. We couldn't name the baby. We did this and that and that and this.
And then none of this stuff is ever going to be mentioned again, though.
Yeah, that was the one shot at continuity they ever took. I would say What Sexual Harassment will be on the list.
The greatest episode of all time.
The Career Opportunities one where Robbie becomes a tree pusher.
The Job Wizard alone.
Yeah, that's important to know. It's important to have that lore. Fran Live, I think it was a fun one. It was. I don't know if it's necessary, but it was fun.
It was. And it's also the best Fran gets a job episode, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I wish they would have fleshed out the Evolution Center thing, the halfway home, a bit more in that one episode. Yeah. That would have made it better, but Power Erupts was good.
Yeah, that was one of like the subversive ones.
That was the Andy Goodman one. You tell because it's about the environment.
Yep.
Although he like also did the clip show, but that was just they had to have someone do that. Which I think the outline of the clip show was fun. It was clever.
We'll have one soon.
We will have one soon, and we might do like a little we'll do some clips from our show too. And by our show, I mean we're gonna put the best material from Cumtown, a Cumtown compilation.
So best of Cumtown.
It's all gonna be them being like
loads of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna be like, "Hey, Doug, funny, fuck you, fag." Like, I've heard that's like everything I've heard from Cumtown is them pretending to be in the show Doug.
Why?
Somebody has to, legally. Speaking of legally,
not the creators of Doug.
Nobody created Doug. Doug happened. It's like when you leave monkeys with a typewriter for 1,000,000 years, they form an alliance. Wait, yeah, that's not the.
It was the worst of times and the blurst of times.
Exactly that. We're doing Simpsons this week. Speaking of legally, A New Leaf, that's definitely staying. That's good.
Drugs.
That's the one that ends with
drugs.
I think the biggest laugh I got from that, like I was watching that episode with I love drugs, but I was watching that episode with my friends, and it gets to the end, and like Robbie just suddenly it's like cut, and he's like, "I'm Robbie Sinclair, but you probably know me as Robbie from the show Dinosaurs." That's
I'm
like
Robbie
the
Sinclair.
It's easily the best fucking like bit from the show.
Yeah, that a very special episode is always the best.
Yeah, they do a good job at like being annoyingly ironic the whole time in those type of situations where they're like, "We'll do this, but we're not going to care."
Only because you made us do it, Michael Jacobs.
I would say The Last Temptation of Ethel was a must watch, as well as a must listen, because
the song alone,
for sure,
the song from her show is like the greatest thing.
Well, just having the whole Unsolved Mysteries parody of the guy walking in and Charlene coughing in the fog, I thought that was so good. We tricked Matthew from what was the Botchamania and shit into thinking that this is a good show because that's the only episode he saw. So I think it works. Like we get a hit or miss. Like I remember Mike Brody liked the show a lot because he thought Switched at Birth was like oddly dark. But then I think like Adel and Aaron were like, "What the fuck is this show?" And like,
well, to be fair, I think we gave Aaron like PTSD.
That's true, which is post David Bowie syndrome.
Ooh.
I like your that little Jon Stewart impression you do. Is that what that is? Ooh. I like that laugh. Every episode now. I like that laugh. I don't need the Nuts to War episodes. I don't need those.
No, it's funny. Come on, man.
But 2 whole episodes, like it did not need to be 2 whole episodes.
Yeah, but then we get Roy living out his greatest fantasy.
Being in 2 episodes in a row. That's his greatest fantasy.
No, being with a man in uniform.
I gotta say, what I think is interesting is, well, you know what? No, you said the man in uniform. I'm on a different track now. I just watched Legally Blonde last night at my new house. The first night I've slept at my house since moving in weeks ago. Right? Barely slept because I watched Legally Blonde. And there's this part, Jennifer Coolidge, we all love her. She ends up dating this UPS driver who just wears his uniform everywhere. Like, she takes him to the court case, and he's just dressed in the UPS because it's a sexy uniform.
Ben, they work crazy hours.
That's true. He was probably in the middle of, like, he's, like, unloading some boxes, and he, like, goes into the court case real quick, and then, like...
He's probably in trouble. He's probably getting in trouble. He's, like, on his lunch break.
That's what explains why in, like, Law and Order, like, when they're interviewing, like, the random, like, loading dock people, they're always, like, still loading the shit while talking about murder.
Yeah, they gotta keep working, man.
God.
There's no way they can come down and give a statement.
I was trying to make UPS into like a thing, like an acronym, and I was gonna be like you something sleep, but I could not think of any word for P other than plushie and pussy, because we were talking about the plushies earlier.
Yikes!
I don't remember if that was during episode or pre-episode, but
it's actually about UPS is actually founded after the movie Up.
Oh, it's like the multiple ups. Up et al.
Mm-hmm.
Up.
Yeah.
Ups. It's like when you're really good at jumping and playing basketball and people say you got ups.
Yeah, the white man can't jump.
Oh, yeah. Woody Allen. Anyway, so. Wrong Woody.
The white man. Yeah, wrong Woody.
The wrong Woody. I meant Woody Bond in the movie White Man Can't Jump.
My favorite Bond.
The best Bond. I don't care what the author says. We got Slave to Fashion was not a great episode despite the Tim Curry. I thought there wasn't a lot of plot to that one.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
It was kind of stupid. It was. The election episode was good, and the winner is.
Mm-hmm.
That one can stick around. We can include that one in the list. The list that I'm definitely writing and not forgetting to do.
Especially we have we had the lore of Earl loving to perform. Like, he loves to dance.
Yeah,
he loves to sing.
That is important to include in it.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I'm gonna say we've got 8, 9, 10 episodes so far that we can out of the first 29. I don't think we need leader of the pack. Although I do like that Robbie gets drunk in it and it's never mentioned. Like, it's just totally fine. Drunk 15-year-olds or whatever.
Hanging out at the biker bar.
I think the episode could have used more Pee Wee Herman dancing, but every biker bar could.
It'd been better if he really actually did eat the leader.
Do you think we say so knows best fits into this with where Roy has to cuck Earl for the company?
Yeah,
I think
that's a good one. That's really good. Yeah,
as long as it doesn't mean Michael Richards gets more money.
Yeah, but he does. I do like when he's reading the manual to Baby.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's a good episode.
Daddy.
Season 3 starts with Nature Calls, which is not necessary to be an episode. It is funny that Earl thinks the baby went down the toilet, went down the drain.
Yeah, and plus we get that scene in the opening with this.
What was the scene in the opening with that one?
the new updated opening is him in the full scuba gear.
Yeah,
and
getting
he
ready
like
to go
looks
into the
yeah,
pipes.
yeah.
Do we might need baby talk just to know about vulgarity and curse words, because that's what the best things are, curse
Yeah, well,
words.
it gave us our own curse word, shmoo.
Shmoo.
That's
What's
ours.
your favorite cuss word or swear?
Shmoo.
Shmoo. Mine is. Ooh, this is a big one. I'm trying to think of
Fuck.
that George Carlin bit.
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Shit, fuck, Tim.
Or
Tim, please. This is a prank. Your mom's on the other line right now. I've had her listening the
fuck.
whole time. No, Timmy.
Oh, that's TMZ.
Oh, shit, the mom zone. Get out of here.
Fuck nugget.
Yeah, your dad does listen to this, Tim. You need to calm that mouth down. You fucking
okay.
you little cum bubble. Anyway, so delete. I think network.
Your favorite curse is Cumtown, I think.
Cumtown. Come on down to Cumtown. No, I've never listened to that show. Network Genius is pretty good.
That's probably the best episode of that season.
We're on that season still. Don't tell anyone that.
I know. It's so long.
We do not need the Discovery. That one sucked and was a little racist.
The second and third seasons are so long. There's so many episodes.
Oh
wait,
Tim,
Ben, make a wish.
Multiple times. Make a wish. What time is it?
Make a wish, Ben. It's
Oh,
3:11.
Whoa! I wish that Amber was my energy. Okay. Oh no, I said it out loud. I said it without smoking loud. That means it won't come true.
Yeah, you can't say the loud part.
3/11 is my friend's birthday, and 9/11 is her half birthday. I could have that backwards. Just like Eminem hitting the second tower,
So you listened to it?
No, I've not listened to it.
You didn't listen to the song?
I found the lyrics based on when he showed me it, because I kept finding the song he had on the first Venom, which was like, "Oops, stank! It got caught in a fish tank." I don't know. I've never seen Venom.
Is that the same song that he says the R word?
Which is regurgitate. Yeah, he says regurgitate. I remember. The R
I'm
word.
sure he could rhyme.
The R word to him should be fucking shit. What was it?
Reading?
Relapse. It should be relapse because it's terrible.
I'm not afraid.
That's recovery. Come on.
I don't know what
Recovery's okay. Relapse is unlistenable. I think the only songs out there I think there's like Crack a Bottle and like 3 a.m. in the morning. They're all terrible. None of them make any sense, and he does those accents too much too. I hate the accents. Encore was ruined by that. Let's talk about the best Eminem albums real quick.
Marshall Mathers LP
number 1, Slim Shady LP number 2, Eminem Show number 3, Infinite number 4. Nothing else. 4 songs off Encore.
The D12 album.
Yeah, which one? The one with purple pills?
Yeah, that one. Only that one.
Yeah, I would say that for the most.
Because he does the fucking accents in that My Band song. That song is so awful.
Oh God, that was like the only song anyone listened to.
It is so bad.
You just don't even know the name of my band.
No, he does the My Salsa. It's like,
My salsa makes all the. Yep.
It's terrible.
Speaking of Mike Salsa, Hungry for Love. What's that one about? Oh, that's the one with the daughter that eats boys.
Yeah, that's with Richfield.
I pretty much forgot that episode existed. I don't think I like it. Little Boy Boo was not a good Halloween one.
Mm-mm.
That was Kirk Thatcher. Sorry, buddy. Germ Warfare. We had V, didn't we?
Anti-vax episode.
License to Parent. That one I had fun with. That was goofy.
Yeah, especially when Turtle Puss pulls a gun on a baby.
Exactly.
He's in an improv group.
Says a lot about society.
The baby won't shut up. I got a gun.
That's the only reason I would join improv, is to bring my gun, or my fake gun. I wouldn't bring a real gun. Don't tell anyone that. I am from Kentucky, where you're just allowed to have one no matter what you're doing.
Especially at improv class.
If you brought a real gun, they finally wouldn't kick me out of a scene.
I'm staying in no matter what.
You bring a real gun, you're like, it's not a gun, and that's your whole improv.
It's a banana.
It's a banana. Well, let's split.
Here, I'll put it in my mouth.
Yeah, this is the special Sinclairity episode you shouldn't listen to about guns and mouths. Don't put a banana in your mouth either. It's too hot. It's too sexy.
Well, yeah, but they're a good source of
That ass.
potassium.
Oh, potassium. That rhymed. Charlene's Flat World, definitely necessary.
Great episode. The episode itself is hilarious because it's us and then it's Keystone Copycats, and they did not watch the episode.
Did you hear like at whichever mini episode I was on where Zach was like, I don't remember that one. I was like, you were on the episode. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's because he ambushed us, and then we were like, bring Chris in because he doesn't think satellites are real.
Yeah, that was necessary. We needed to talk to Chris about satellites a bit. But
and not Satellite, the multi-platinum album by POD.
Yeah, everyone knows what that is. That's when you said satellite, everyone thought of that before they thought of those things in the sky.
Why wouldn't they? It's a good album, Ben.
I don't know about that. I've heard that Chocolate Covered Starfish was critically panned recently by wrestling fans.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about it.
I know. I promise we wouldn't. It was in your reader. Also, when you brought your reader, I was like, "What is this? College boy can read?" But you meant something different.
No, that was just my assistant.
Oh no,
Brian.
No, Brian is here.
Brian.
You do not have Brian. Brian cannot travel through the interwebs.
Why not? We are right now.
Because we don't pay him enough.
Ben, we are traveling through the internet right now.
Where are we going?
I don't know, probably Chris Rock's website.
Is there any good food there? What do you want to eat? What do you want for dinner?
Chris Rock's.
I want a Chris on the rocks.
it's the Pop Rocks.
I want to eat that. I want to eat that zebra from Madagascar.
when you eat the Pop Rocks, instead of the crackling noise, it's just
you want a cookie?
Rock jokes. It's just jokes from Bigger and Blacker or whatever.
Yeah,
is that the name of his special?
Yeah, that's or the David Cross one, Bigger and Blacker. But that's the David Cross album. The Sun Also Rises. That's the one about Robbie challenging Earl to be the supreme. Wait, what? What happens in that episode?
That's when we get. Yeah, that's the one where we get the first like sociopath. That guy who was doing it for his mom.
The Freud guy.
Yeah, he wanted the violence.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna admit to something embarrassing I did right before this episode, which I was talking to Zach, and I was trying to name famous duos because I was asking him if he'd ever have two people on the podcast at once as guests, and he was talking about like, well, because the setup wouldn't be as easy, and like there's too many people talking, and the only two sets of duos I thought of is one, Bert and Ernie, and Zach of course said no gays, and then two, I said Sigmund and Freud.
Sigmund and Freud.
Who do you think I thought? Who do you think I meant to say? Because this was not.
Are you thinking of the
magicians, Siegfried and Roy? Yes.
Siegfried and Roy.
This was said. I did not realize my error. I said this completely serious. Sigmund and Freud.
Freudian slip, literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
I fell right on that banana gun. Bum, ba, bum, bum, banana gun. Oh my god, that's gonna be my next YouTube video. Is me with a banana holding it like a gun and singing that.
I'm the number one with a peel.
that's I like it. Peels are definitely the bullets of bananas if you think about it.
Peel it and pull it.
Nope, I'm off the train. You can stay on your banana vehicle all you want.
My potassium levels are down.
I don't know, like, keep going, actually. Let's see what we got here.
I can't.
Your next one should be like, Orange You Glad?
Aren't you glad I feel this way about you?
I would say that Getting to Know You, that's one where the bird-like creatures switch place with Charlene.
Oh, those awful birds. They're just awful characters.
Yeah, I don't like them. And
you know what it reminds me of, Ben?
Me?
So,
Please say not me
before
first. Clarify that not
before we
me.
got before we got on the call, I'm not just gonna keep going. Before we got on the call, I was playing Yoshi's Island, and I hadn't played Yoshi's Island in like months.
Wow.
And so I didn't even know where I was in the save point. So I just started. And I realized that one of the reasons why I wanted to play it is because the soundtrack is so good.
It is a dope
And
soundtrack.
and I feel like they made the soundtrack that good, and they made the baby Mario cry so annoying because they want to ruin the music for you. So like your whole goal is to never lose the baby because you want to hear the awesome music.
That's some good incentive. They really thought about that.
Yeah, because the crying it's awful, man. When that baby cries.
I don't
it's
remember it.
terrible. It's so, and it goes on for at least 30 seconds.
Oh,
30
God.
seconds at the longest, because that's how long you have, the maximum amount of time you have to recover the baby.
And you're listening to IGN reviews, this game from 30 years ago.
Hey, it's on the Switch.
It's new to me.
If you get the virtual console thingy, it's free. So
Yeah, you've heard it here first, folks. We are shills for Nintendo's virtual console thingy.
that's right. Go get Sora right now in Super Smash Bros.
Switch does what Nintendo don't. That's what I always say. Out of the frying pan. What the fuck happens in that one? Oh, that's the whole commercial thing. Okay, I don't know. Does this show have?
Oh,
How good is this show
yeah.
that we watch?
oh, that's Big Head Baby. That's what that is.
Maybe Big Head. You're thinking of Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah,
The Big Heads.
Mr. Big Head. Yeah.
Green Card, definitely good.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, we get the part with Monica has to stand outside Earl's apartment and move on street cleaning days. I mean,
Roy's apartment. Come on, Ben.
yeah, whatever. They're the same guy. And then Roy,
Earl just thinks Monica is his wife.
she might as well be a table. His four-legged things got like thrown out of the work, including tables. I say that's a keeper. Steroids to Heaven is a keeper, and we had a great episode for that one too with Sarah Shockey.
Yeah, you skipped Refrigerator Day, by the way.
I did skip it because it's not a good episode, but our episode was good.
Yeah, it's not a good episode.
I do think it's funny when they do the whole pageantry type thing at the end.
It is because they made it such a big deal about it. Like they had to read their lines and everything.
Very goofy, and I think the actors did a good job of like both the physical actors and the voice actors of portraying like high school level performance of like a play. It was good. It reminded me of The Labyrinth because that's like how that Jennifer Connelly acts like a fucking middle schooler in a play. Honey, I Miss the Kids was that another Fran job?
I think so, right?
Yeah, we should make people watch that one too, just so they understand how annoying it is. They keep giving Fran jobs and taking them away.
Oh, that's the one we were talking about that they should have fleshed out more with her.
Yeah, the jokes about the halfway home.
Yeah, her working there. It would have been a better episode.
Yeah, they should just let her keep the job. And then that could be a thing that happens recurringly.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
We're getting pretty close now. We got swamp music, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that episode at all.
It's a decent episode, but the message
is unclear. Or at least
the message is unclear, but also it's just like messy.
It's the wrong people for purporting the perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it ends very well. Dirty Dancing, I would say, is pretty funny. It's a funny episode.
I give it one thumb up, one big thumb up.
One big thumb up. Ow, that hurt. Your big thumb. I forgot that we were traveling through the internet together.
Yeah.
So that brings us to If I Were a Tree. You know, that's next week's episode of Sinclairity.
Yeah,
I've
watched it.
I'm gonna call it now. I've almost watched it. I've seen the first couple scenes. Ethel's back. Spoiler. We were just talking about how Ethel was gone for a while.
Yeah, she's back. I was happy to see her.
Mm-hmm. That's immediately Ethel's back. I would say I'm gonna call a shot now. It's gonna be the best Sinclairity episode and an okay Dinosaurs episode.
Yeah, it's an okay dinosaurs episode.
Yeah, so I mean that I think that brings us up to speed in terms of what people can expect from the show,
Hmm.
which is good. I would say that, you know, if you watch the episodes we mentioned, we're being decent. If you do that, you follow the Sinclairity foolproof viewer guide, we will let you send us money.
Yeah, because we're gonna produce a show Bible too. So
Yes.
you'll have to pay us for that.
Yeah. I think that I want to do like, if we make a show Bible, can we like trick the Gideons into placing them in hotels across the country?
Oh, like Bibles?
You know, if you look at those Bibles in the hotels, it says like placed by Gideons.
Gideon Yago from MTV News?
Yeah, that's who. That's who. Is that the old guy with the gray hair?
No, that's
Who
Kurt
is it?
Loder.
Oh well, I don't know either of those people's names. Why do you know their names?
Wait, you don't know Kurt
Is
Loder?
this like a journalist degree type thing?
No, I watched MTV
I
when
did
I
too,
was
but I
in
don't.
middle school.
I thought his name was Linda Ellerby.
No, that's the lady.
That's Nick News.
No.
Yes,
Wait,
it
is
is.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the.
Serena Ochel. She
Who?
was that was the lady with the short hair.
Look. I didn't watch MTV. I had a job.
I don't I don't own a T I didn't own a TV.
Yeah, I didn't own a TV. I was too young. I did not have income.
I
But I
read a
watched my parents.
book.
I watched the one at my parents. Yes. Yeah.
I read a
When I was
book.
5, I read books. They were
Full
called the
books.
TV Guide.
I did the crossword puzzles. Isn't there there's a cover of the TV Guide with dinosaurs on it, isn't there?
Is there?
It's got to be.
I know they were on the cover of Time magazine 50 times.
Why?
I was just fucking with you. Of course they weren't.
Oh.
It's like Trump was on there a few times, but he still had fake covers of the Time hanging up in his like golf resorts. Yeah, there was an issue. Which issue was it? April to May. I don't know what year. Probably like 92 or 93. Viewer's Guide to Spring's Biggest Month, and it's a big picture of Earl holding an egg.
That's weird.
And what else is on this cover? Who are those people? It's too small for me to see. Oh, you can buy the single issue. There's one left in stock for $30 on Amazon. Woof.
In stock was
Woof. So Magic Johnson's on the cover.
with Earl.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're hand in hand. It's just like superimposed next to it. One of them is something from Robin Hood.
Prince of Thieves.
No, it just says Robin Hood. Doesn't say which Robin Hood. It must have been a TV show in the 90s.
The sexy one.
No, not the Fox.
Oh, okay.
The guy looks more like Jeff Gordon in this picture. What a weird Robin Hood choice.
Like Jeff Gordon.
But it was April 27, 1991, so it must have been an announcement that the show exists.
Yeah, and then they're gonna have special guest Magic Johnson on there.
That'd be like if they did like a Scooby-Doo type special guest thing. That'd be great. Like the dinosaurs meet the Gang of Four.
The band?
Yeah. They meet Gang of Four.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, everything's weird.
Sometimes.
Existence is hard. But I'd say something else I want to throw into this bonus episode if you're ready for it is we have t-shirts that we're gonna be selling.
Yes.
Because Tim put the money down. He put that fucking money down.
Well, I didn't pay for anything yet. So
well, let's see if we can keep it that way. Just get them for free, you know?
yeah. As of recording this, we agreed to the amount and the image was fine. And then I forgot to mention which brand of shirt we wanted. So I responded with the brand of shirt, but I haven't heard anything back after that. So
So we'll see.
yeah.
I also started setting up a thread list anyway with that design in case anybody wants to fucking put it on a tote or some shit. I don't know how to run a thread list, but I'm working on it.
I mean, either way, if we don't have them for the live show, I guess we'll have them somewhere you can buy them.
Yeah,
if we
we'll
get 'em.
put something on our Instagram with like a link to like where you can purchase them. It'll probably be more like a like probably emailing and PayPal link type thing with your address.
Yeah, because there's not going to be that many folks.
Yeah,
I'll
we're gonna
just
do
put that out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a mail order type situation
Yeah, because it's fun, like Mike Park.
or like a bride. And so we got the t-shirts. We got a live show, which is October 26th in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah,
I got my
Where the
passport.
brides. Those where the brides are from
That's my favorite punk band.
when you mail order them. Wait, who? The brides?
Yeah, the brides. I just made them.
That's it.
It's the Danny McBrides. You never listened to them?
Oh, what Reba?
The Reba,
Wait,
the Reba
Martina
McIntyres?
McBride?
Reba-
Reba?
You got
Who's
it.
that?
You got it.
Yeah, I know my '90s country singers.
Do you? Name one song by Martina McBride.
Here for the party. I don't know.
I don't know any, so I was gonna go with you. Whatever you said.
Redneck woman. No,
That's
different.
Gretch. That's Gretchen.
That's Gretchen Wilson.
Gretchen Wieners.
What?
You know, from that one movie, Mean Girls. Gretchen Wieners.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Mean Girls, and I've been doing a podcast with you and not wearing a condom this whole
All
time.
right, you should probably get tested.
Ugh, I hate tests. I'm so bad at tests. I'll probably get them all wrong.
Well, I hope you don't fail this one.
No, we should promote that sexual awareness and health, sexual wellness. I do
They
get
grade
tested
that
pretty
one.
regularly.
Ben, they grade that one on a curve
Yours is banana like too.
to the left.
Speaking of bananas,
It's a gun.
the atheist nightmare, banana gun. So yeah, we got the live show. We got a little bit, behind the scenes on. I feel bad about the fact that we only came up with like 10 or 15 episodes total that were okay of dinosaurs. 15 sounds like too many. I think we went a little bit easy on it actually.
I mean, it's not like we had to do like a definitive top 5.
Yeah, it's not like we're like a clickbait article, but we could be. We could
And we
make
don't
one
work
of
for
those.
BuzzFeed.
I can't believe BuzzFeed's real.
I feel like I make that joke and I feel like anyone can work there. So
You just gotta keep writing articles, and they can't stop you. They can't stop you. That's the important part. I think if you could work for any publication, dead or alive, which one would it be?
like for real,
Yeah, for real. That's a real question, Tim. Getting
I
to know
would
each
still
other.
work. I would work for Razor Cakes still.
Do they pay?
They pay someone.
They pay the man, line in his pockets. If I could work for any publication, alive or dead, I would work for. Oof. Are there any good publications? Are you aware of any?
Penguin Press.
I
That's not a
don't
publication.
think that's what you think it is. I would work for Random House because I like random humor, and I wish I lived in a house.
I'm quirky.
I'm Quirky Romano. That was my nickname in high school because I smelled like cheese.
I don't know what that means.
Romano cheese. It's a type of cheese, isn't it?
I don't know.
I hope
I
it
prefer
is.
the Clash to the
Also,
to the Ramones.
Also, you're a vegan. Okay, Romano is a hard, salty Italian cheese.
Oh, Ray.
Ray, yeah, that's it. Everybody loves Romano cheese. That guy.
Everybody loves Jimmy John's.
You're thinking of Quiznos because of our quiz show earlier.
The Quiznos quiz show.
Also, my nickname in high school was Jiznose, and I don't want to talk about it. It was not a fun time. I mean, it was until people found out and then started calling me Jiznose.
Because you told everybody.
Well, yeah, it's hard to. They would kept saying, "There's snot coming from your nose." I'm like, "It's not snot. It's snot. It's not snot." And I didn't want to go from there, but sometimes I can't stop my mouth.
Yeah, sometimes you feel like a nut.
Nobody's jugs are bigger than the nuts.
What are you talking about?
That's from Greece.
Stop talking about Greece. It's like
How
the
often do I
second-
talk about Greece?
You talked about Greece
Sandy?
last week too.
Well, the greasy wheel gets the worm.
I,
Oh, it's the squeaky
Yeah.
wheel gets the grease. I got that entirely wrong.
yeah, the squeaky worm.
You know that wasn't the first time in this episode I've mentioned Greece, and you probably missed the first one.
No, I did, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, damn!
I was gonna let it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Grease meter is different than the Harry Potter meter. It's different.
You know what? I guess Grease is fine on its own, but once you reference it, it's bad. Or record an EP called Greased, and then it's the worst thing ever made.
Wow, tell them how you really feel, Ben.
There's no way. I'm sure, like, there could be like the nicest person in the world. If they heard that and were friends with Les and Jake, they would kill them. They would kill the members of Les and Jake. I think there's no way they haven't been told by somebody that it's terrible.
We could ask. Do
Hold
they
on.
think it's
Do they have a
bad?
Twitter? Hold
I
on.
think-
Let me
do
do it
they
right
think
now.
it's bad?
From Sinclairity's account or from mine?
You want me to text Vinny and
You
ask
want me to do
him?
it from Sinclairity's account or mine? What are we doing here?
Oh my god. Do it from Sinclair. Just keep it, the
'Cause-
context.
Yeah, because we're keep the context.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're currently discussing
know
how
they'll
bad this
go-
episode is.
They'll go and listen to that episode. This episode specifically.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm signed in. What's their name? At Less Than Jake.
Probably.
Has anyone close to you ever told you that the Greased EP is unlistenable? Question mark.
Yeah.
I like your other stuff. I wanted to nice
yeah.
heart
yeah.
heart emoji.
Remember, Ben, you gotta be careful about talking bad about ska on Twitter these days.
Yeah, Eve 6 might find out.
You'll get buried.
He'll get buried.
You'll get wrecked.
That reminds me of my favorite chemical element, barium. So what's yours?
Mine's from the Dino periodic table
Oh yeah. So it's
from last week.
It's what's a good dinosaur pun with a element list of elements? I didn't say Google that. Nobody can prove that. I'm gonna say Einsteinium. Is that real?
Of course it is. You know what's not real? That Einstein went to Area 51 and saw the bodies of the aliens. That is not real.
That's not real.
No.
Well, the West didn't exist during Einstein's time. He's from like the 1400s.
No. No,
Like
he's
Sigmund
not,
and,
Ben.
like Sigmund and Freud.
Neither are they.
I'm gonna say that the closest one to like a dinosaur pun, would be boron, because this segment of Sinclairity is so far is boring. Because I don't know why I got us into this hole.
Yeah, let's dig us out, bury us out, Ben.
You're making it worse. That was so dumb. I mean, sodium. Get it?
Salt, yes, Salt Bay.
You know how I got away from this bit? Fuck.
So far away.
Yeah. So far away.
We should have sang more this episode. We didn't sing enough.
Yeah, did we?
That's why.
We sang a little bit. I think that we sang. That's what people
little
listen
bit.
for. So we included a little bit.
Yeah.
But I would say what I'm missing here is a natural way to move to like concluding the episode. It's hard. It's hard with the bonus episode. It is. It's difficult. There's no like guideline that we're following.
Yeah, but we did our plugs. We got merch. We got a show.
Yeah.
What else? What else do the people need?
I think what we're missing this week is
Our opinions on other Less Than Jake albums.
yeah. Okay. So what's the best one? Losing Streak.
Not for me.
If you say Hello Rockview, I'm leaving.
Oh my God, Ben. We already went over this.
Why is everyone obsessed with that album? I bet if I listen to it today, I'll be like, oh, I like it. Never mind.
Because it's good. That's why.
I was thinking the same thing earlier about how I like reinventing Axl Rose, but everybody else prefers searching for a former Clarity, and I'm like, I bet I'm wrong, but I can't get over the fact I've never fully listened to Clarity.
No,
Just Sinclairity.
they're all wrong. As the Eternal Cowboy is better than
That-
both of them.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
normally have a different opinion on music than I do.
No.
I say normally as if we don't know each other because we like the same music, but for some reason it always sticks out to me more when we don't.
Yeah, I think As the Eternal Cowboy, and if you took some of the more boring songs out of White Crosses, that would also be
Really,
great
White
album.
Crosses. That's a hot
Yeah.
take.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And if you made New Wave an EP, it would be a great EP.
just made every
Not
song fast.
Not a good album. Well, there's some really bad songs on there, but then there's the good songs.
I just miss the days of MySpace where punk bands would be like, influences against me, pre-new wave.
Old against me.
Green Day, pre-warning. It's like, yeah, well, you can still get punk from pre-warning, you know?
Why did he get a real drum set?
Sell out. But
Yeah.
Speaking of selling out, we'd like to thank our friends Zach George.
Real Big Fish.
Yeah, Zach George from the band Real Big Fish.
Okay, Ben. If you didn't know Zach, like you didn't know him, and you saw him, would you think he probably might have been in Real Big Fish at some point?
Why would I, like, is there a reason, like, did somebody, like, is this a rumor I've heard, or did I just look at him?
I don't know.
It definitely wouldn't be a thing if I just looked at anybody in the world, unless they were wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, so Roy Hess.
If I looked at Roy Hess or Stove.
All former members of Real Big Fish, because there's only like one original member, so it could be anybody.
I think everyone's been in Real Big Fish.
All right, well, I'll let the royalty checks roll in.
But yeah, if I saw Zach, the first thing when I first saw Zach, I was like, the guy's in Real Big Fish. First thing I thought. Oh, I get it. I get why you said Real Big Fish now. I just now pieced that together because I said sellouts. Oh, Scott.
Yeah, is that what you're waiting? you didn't know?
I got so confused there. But speaking of ska, thank you to Jeremy from Scouts Network for doing our theme song.
Notice how I didn't say Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest does think we're sellouts. That is true. And I just wish he would leave me alone. I would say that I would also like to thank the Academy for being a band I've never listened to. I'd like to thank Amy Shenanigans for doing our logo art. And I'd like to thank Stacy Zepernick for doing our t-shirt art. If you like the Ramones, you might like a shirt. If you don't like the Ramones, but you like us, you might also like a shirt.
You might not want to wear a shirt.
You might not. Hey,
like
take your shirt off. Stay a while. And thanks Zach for letting me hang out in his basement below his family.
Yeah,
right under them.
That's where he likes to keep you, right, just below his family.
Yeah, I think I should be held at a higher esteem. You should like place me as more important to them. But he does have a kid coming, so I understand.
That means you have to fight him. You have to like fight him, like
I feel
in
like
the pit of death.
I know what it is I feel like the episode of Rugrats where Angelica might have a baby sibling and she like has a nightmare about the big baby. Isn't that like one of your fears?
It's a pretty terrifying episode.
It really is.
Yeah.
I just remember his voice being intimidating, like, "Hey, I'm the big baby around here.
I'm the big baby.
Get out of here.
I'm the big baby around here.
Give me that milk. I'm the big baby. I'm gonna get married
After my wingies.
After my circumcision."
I'm not intact.
My wife won't marry me till I get circumcised. His wife's a weirdo. But not Zach's way.
He's also a baby who's getting married.
That's the sequel to Boss Baby. What do you mean?
It's like those shirts that people put on their kids, like, look out ladies. It's just like it's just a shirt for a baby.
I'm off the market. I'm getting married next week.
Taken.
Judge, baby's wedding shoes never worn for sale.
I'm a baby who was born in January.
I'm my own wing bearer. But as always, check out the Keystone Copycats with Chris and Zach, and we will love to see you guys up on our Twitter at A Dinosaurs Tale. You can fuck around with us on Instagram at A Dinosaurs Tale. You can email us at zach@braff.gmail.com, or sinclaritypodcast@gmail.com works as well. We don't always answer the other one. GardenStateFan@gmail.com. That's another one of ours. Scrubsadubs@gmail.com. That's Tim's personal email.
Yeah. Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
Yeah, at hotmail.com. That's one of them. We'll always support NoFX no matter what they do at lycos.com. That's an old email. I gotta clarify, it did not age well. You gotta clarify. But we'll catch y'all next week when we will actually be talking about the episode If I Were a Tree, or If I Was a Tree.
If I were a tree.
Yeah, by Treeonce.
Yeah.
We made it better.
Okay.
We had the tree part. It's by Sasha Birch.
Trees are always better.
Is that anything? Yeah, trees are always better. But enjoy your extinction.
Goodbye.